Alright, you guys. I'm gonna do probably just like a few minute quick thing on like the truth about Stu Macher. Okay. Like, we've got Scream 7 in, 5 months? Almost 4 months, because it's almost the end of October. And who knows when we're going to get a trailer for Scream 7. So I'm going to go over the pros and cons of why he's alive, / why he's not. One of the cons would be, I guess, the writers, and maybe even Kevin, if he's a secret writer of Scream 7. They would have to explain where he was during the events. If his character is alive, though. Like, some people think he is. I mean, I forget the exact quote or the exact line that Roman says in Scream 3, but he mentions about Billy and Stu being partners. And it's like, was Angelina? Or was Stu his partner? Because you also have to think about this. Angelina literally was suspicious in Scream 3. Especially like when, for example, Tom's, aka the one that plays Dewey in Stab. Right? And like the house explodes, and then suddenly she's like ends up in a different location than Jennifer, Dewey, and obviously Gail. Right? So it's like that. And there's other scenes, like for example, we don't know if it was Sydney's imagination or whatever, but when she's on the set of Stab, and Angelina, is like in the bathroom or whatever, with like the fake ghost face mask and stuff. Also, I believe she was supposed to be the original killer in Roman's script as well. But back to the Stu thing. Yeah. Kevin, if he's a secret writer, and the others would have to think about where he is during the events. But also keep in mind this. I think it's Liv in Scream 5 when they are doing the royals. Okay. I think it was her, like when they're talking about the royals at the Meeks Martin house. And at one point, Liv is like, who is Stu Macher? Or who was Stu Macher? And Dewey is actually like, he is Billy's accomplice. Now, I don't know if they were talking about Stab back then, because they were watching the films, I believe. But it was also at the Meeks Martin house, I believe. Yeah. But it's like, he is the accomplice with Billy? Like, if Stu was alive, unless they're talking about Stab, but like, unless Stu is alive, wouldn't you think Dewey would have said was? I also, hold up, I gotta like yawn or something. Mentioned this like in a video, probably in June or July when I went to the cottage, but like I came back and I was like sick or whatever. I did a little video thing. I forget. I should have like looked it up. Hold up. I'll like quickly somehow like look at it on my phone. Version. Make sure that the volume's down in case I somehow copyright myself. Not past live stream. Yeah, it was like 3 months ago. And it was the Kirby thing. Because, like, if you watch Scream 5, sorry. Kirby has, like, multiple phone numbers. Dewey has multiple phone numbers, and it's like, was one of them our favorite ghost face ever? Stu Macher? I mean, it could have been. Sorry, my brain's like lately asleep. It could have been that somebody knows that Stu is alive, which could also make sense. Maybe that Scream 7 is potentially a two-parter. Because, remember, Scream 7 was greenlit. Scream 8 was greenlit when Scream 7 was, like, still filming. Right? So it's like, yeah, I'll probably do, like, a theory, like, as soon as we get closer to 7, or most likely whenever we get the trailer, like, after the trailer comes on, like, Scream 7 ending predictions. Especially if I see more out there, like, I feel strongly, but I don't know percentage-wise strongly, that Gale is gonna die at the hands of Stu, if he is alive, okay? I also do think, right before I go, I do not want to do it too long thingy, but I think it's possible that we've already seen, or that Sid at least has already seen Leslie Macher's Stu's sister, but it's like, I guess it depends on how old she is. If it is like Anna Camp's character, for example. Right. But like maybe she did the Miss Loomis treatment. I don't know if she would be Ghostface though. If it is, well, I'm like tired. I'm like yawning over here. Probably also why I did not do a video form. But it's like I don't think that she's Ghostface, especially like if she is Stu's sister. I mean, we've had the family revenge thing before. I think it's probably going to be something new. Like a bunch of the people like Night Watch, so the Night Watch Zone and them say, like a bunch of people out there wanting to kill Sydney just for like the fame and stuff. Which I kind of agree, like something new and different. Like I feel strongly to say this right now. Unless something changes, it's most likely not going to be like Sam Reckner or Asa Germain. Even though I think Asa, I did a video or whatever, probably a few weeks ago at this point, and I'm like, he could be Stu Macher's son. Oh God, I'm so sorry. But I'm kind of confident now, especially, that it's not going to be Asa Germain, unless he is like the son or whatever, but that he's not going to be the killer because he's friends with Sam Reckner, his character apparently, who's the boyfriend of Tatum. So I think we would probably see that coming if it was him. Or is them sort of like a Stu and Billy. Right? I'm still 50-50 on like the McKenna Grace thing. I did the Bad Seed watch party thing on here once, and one of my good friends from the Horror Hooligans, aka Destination Station, he has like a random movie wheel for those of you guys that don't know, and it's like super chats or whatever I usually go for a movie night. And I actually put the Bad Seed on there, the McKenna Grace one, so that they can hopefully soon see what I see. Like that McKenna Grace in that film in particular, that she goes crazy. Okay. Like, too bad I can't clip certain things. I mean, I could, but also I do not want to get a strike on YouTube. Like, that's what I hate about, like, doing certain reactions and stuff. Like, I've got a few, with, like, Wicked or whatever, like, when I mute it. Like, it kind of shows footage in the movie. I may somehow start doing, like, movie reactions, sort of, like again, like, clipping things, like, certain parts. Or whatever. Even if it's, like, a few seconds of footage per episode, if I do something like a TV series thing, like a, oh my god, Monster, for example, like that a series that deals with serial killers. Like maybe I'll show like something probably not too graphic, just in case. But yeah, like all 10 or whatever episodes, like a certain clip from each part, and be like, what the, or something. Trying to talk over the audio, but like have the subtitles or whatever, so that people can be like, what, or whatever. I like a certain part of each episode, and I'll probably do that for the whole series if I wanted to do Monster, for example. Like they did Dahmer, the Menendez brothers, and then just recently Ed Gein. And then they're going to do like Lizzie Borden and maybe other people. Shannon, I will see you guys soon though. Let me know if you guys think Stu Macher is live. And if so, why or why not? I know somebody's probably going to be like, he's not, that he's dead, but no one's ever dead. See you guys soon.